Good morning, good morning, good morning, you guys. Dr. Qualls checking in with you. It's about 9 o'clock a.m. in the morning on May the 14th, 2020, you guys. So back to this pandemic stimulus packages. Okay, so one of the rules with this stimulus package indicates that $500 will go to each child under 17 and that they have to have resided with you in the last year or two. The IRS is stating that taxpayers who did not receive their stimulus package or partial of the stimulus package may be eligible to get money back next year on their tax return. Hmm. So they say they're going to do one thing, you guys, and then they turn around and do something else because a lot of people are not getting all of their monies that were due to them per the guidelines originally. Okay. And then moving on in Indiana, 45% of the people that were reported as infected with COVID-19 had no symptoms, you guys. Scary. So now their officials are stating that this is possibly because these particular class of people were not wearing face masks or practicing social distancing. They coming up with a whole bunch of ad hoc stuff, don't you think? Some churches in Chicago are planning to reopen this weekend despite the stay-at-home order. OMG, Willie Wilson is on that path. He like, I'm supporting this movement with the pastors, long as they're going to ensure that they're practicing social distancing and wearing face masks in the pulpits, you guys, while they're fellowshipping. Willie Wilson says, and the pastors say, that Chicagoans have the right and Christians have the right to worship. Now, the governor is stating that this act is ridiculous and that this act is neglect and will risk the lives of thousands of Black, brown, and African American folk. And Mary Lori Lightfoot says she not having it, and she's planning on acting upon this if these churches go ahead with this reopening phase against the state's policies. Woohoo! So we got to watch out for this, you guys. It's about to go down, but hopefully something will come to resolution and it'll be peaceful. That's what I'm saying. So about 9 states stay-at-home orders will be expiring and businesses will be reopening soon. The people are stating that the stay-at-home restrictions in these states, these 9 states are reopening. They're stating that the stay-at-home restrictions are unconstitutional and unenforceable. So since the law can't force this, the government can't force this. This is our constitutional right. It's unconstitutional. What you're doing, locking us in. They're saying they're reopening anyway. So, you guys, food for thought though. If the president relieves himself of his presidential obligation duties and allows FEMA to take control of the country, be prepared because FEMA guidelines overrules and trumps the U.S. Constitution. I didn't know if you guys knew that, but a lot of their guidelines overrules a lot of our rights in the Constitution as far as the governance being able to shut down states, being able to close down businesses, thousands of people losing their jobs, thousands of people losing their income and their livelihoods. So the FEMA guidelines overrules the U.S. Constitution, and they have the power to do all unconstitutional things, which leaves the people basically helpless against them. This is how the U.S. rolls, you guys, because they're designed so when they decide to do unconstitutional things to the people of the U.S., their actions are protected by FEMA. So that was just some food for thought, you guys. So yes, a lot of the things that they're doing, unfortunately, is unconstitutional, but what can we do when they have FEMA backing them to trump all of that? And that's what Trump is doing. So don't be surprised if secretly behind closed doors, he's already relieved his duties and turned them over to FEMA. They just haven't told the people, just like this COVID-19 was out for a year before they told the people. So you had millions of people that died before they even told us about this, you guys. So Dr. Qualls checking in. Once again, if you don't see me or hear from me, please pray for me. Those of you who can, please check on me. Those of you and yous. for my Hispanic community. Check on me if you can, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.